Welcome back. So, I'm going to talk about something that I'm experiencing for the first time, or at least something that I'm experiencing differently this time versus the last time when I went to school. That was 2015 to 2018, Xavier's Mumbai. It was the time, by the way, when there was not no AI. You still had to do some assignments in your own handwriting, and you also had to type out everything that you were supposed to submit. Nobody to help you except for books and maybe a little more articles on over the internet, but that's it. So naturally, a lot of things I'm going to experience differently this time, and you're gonna hear about almost everything. Now, in this one, I'm going to talk about the Business Career Services. It's a body at Purdue that makes sure that the students graduating from Purdue are corporate ready, be it interviews, their resume, their elevator pitch. They take care of everything. Now, generally, what do you expect? Like, you enter a college, so you're still, like, you're getting introduced to things. There is an entire, what do you call it, the orientation that's happening across multiple days, and that's when you get introduced to different services that your college offers. But not here. The Business Career Services, or BCS, has, like, they reached out, I think, last month already. And the first thing that they sent was a BCG intern application for next year before even introducing themselves. And then they started sending out these emails, introductory emails of the POCs across, depending on which subject you are going to study there during this fall. Then they also sent out a list of things that you need to do, and I have already had my 3 calls with my POC. So the first one, it was like a very quick introduction where they introduced me, what different services or what kind of support they are going to give me over the next 18 months when I'm at Purdue, and versus what, and also they explain what is expected from me as a student. So the first thing, like, I can actually walk you through. The first thing that they wanted me to do is put my CV into this system called VMock, and then get it aligned based on the feedback that the system gives. Once I've had like 2-3 iteration, I needed to send it to them. Then they gave their own feedback based on their experience or their conversation with the employers that they have had in like last, I don't know, 30-35 years. Then I'm working on my resume. Still, I've not been able to complete it. Hopefully end of this week. Then the next thing that they want me to do is update my LinkedIn profile. So you must have seen a lot of changes suddenly in that, all thanks to the Business Career Services. I'm still getting feedback, so I'll keep improving it. It's in like an iterative process. I make changes, they give feedback, I make changes, they give feedback, until everybody is super aligned. But I think that is helping a lot. And the way, like, the difference in the approach that these people have is, they do not just give you the feedback, they explain the impact that they're trying to bring with the feedback. Like, every single feedback that I receive, they give me what is it that it will help me achieve, and how will it be beneficial from a point of recruiter when they read it. And they also send samples, so it's not just a very quick feedback that they give and I need to figure everything out on my own. So they're super supportive. The other thing that they want me to do, which also I need to do by the end of this week, is prepare my elevator pitch and send it to them. Now, the very interesting thing that happened was, during one of our call, which was day before yesterday, I was talking to the POC. We were discussing, we were going back and forth on the LinkedIn and on my resume as well. So yeah, I think I still had like 20 minutes left, and they were like, you know what, give me an elevator pitch. Imagine there are 2 scenarios. In the first one, I'm a recruiter, you are sitting in an interview, so give me your pitch. I gave them. They gave a feedback that was very, honestly, like, I've never heard anyone implement it, at least in my interview, as an interviewer, whatever I've spent in last like 2.5 years at PwC. And then they also gave me another situation where you're pitching in a career fair, which has to be shorter, way impactful. So how do you do that? It was also super helpful, by the way. So that was another thing. But other than that, they also had something positive about me. So I was super happy that I have a very compelling story to tell and all of that. But I mean, the reason I wanted to talk to you or tell you all of this is because I can see the difference in the approach, how the university invests in you. I'm sure like a lot of things are also happening in India, but I am telling you from my experience so that you are aware how colleges abroad approach all of this. Like I'm not even in the campus right now. I'm still here in India. I reach campus in like 1.5 months, and still I have applied to an internship. I already have interviews going next year. I have my CV continuously get feedback and getting updated. I have my LinkedIn getting updated with an iterative approach. Similarly, I also have my people helping me develop or improve my career pitch that you have to do across different at different venues in a different setup. So I'm just trying to explain like this is like something that I wouldn't have expected, at least until I stepped there. But them doing it beforehand, like 3 months before I even go there, shows how much of the competition that I will be facing. That's the core, but also how eager they are to support and make sure that I'm ready even before I step foot. I'm formally introduced in the class. So I mean, I don't know. I found it pretty impressive. But yeah, that's more or less it. I'll see you again, maybe with something better. I'm not too sure, but stay tuned.